We start with the Ukraine crisis. Russian missiles hit a large Ukrainian military base near the border with Poland on Sunday, killing at least 35 people. Michael Voss has more details from Lviv.
The Yavoriv military training base is this huge area, about 400 square kilometers, which in the past has been where NATO troops and the Ukrainian troops have held joint exercises, and more recently where NATO specialists have come in to train Ukrainian forces. Now, at least 35 people have died, many more have been injured. Some 30 missiles came in, fired from Russia, hit this area. Had one of those missiles strayed and gone into Poland, we could have been at war by now. America has said that any attack on any NATO country would meet heavy response. Remember, this is just about 20-25 kilometers from the Polish border. In other news around the country, lot of shelling going on in towns and cities throughout Ukraine. In Chernihiv, up near the Belarusian border, an apartment building was flattened. The second city, Kharkiv, is under almost constant shelling. There's more shelling around the outskirts of the capital, Kiev, and the Russian tank columns are slowly trying to encircle the city. In the south, the Russians are making more gains. They've captured a few more towns in the south. It looks as if they're trying to expand the territories they're controlling in the disputed areas of Donetsk and Luhansk. And in a second town, and now for the second town in a time they've taken, they've abducted the mayor. And then there's Mariupol, in a desperate situation there. The Red Cross is saying it really has reached critical point now. People are living in basements, freezing conditions, no heating, no water, almost no food, dead bodies in the streets. There is still fighting. Russian troops are trying to get into the eastern part of the city. And for the 9th time in a row, the humanitarian aid isn't getting in. A humanitarian corridor was opened to bring trucks into the town with aid, take people out. Once again, it has failed. One other note is that an American journalist has died, believed to be the first foreign journalist to be killed in this conflict. Brent Renaud was in Irpin, to the northwest of the country, the capital. He was in a car, he was shot in a car. His American colleague was also shot, but he has survived. Now, here in Lviv, we're feeling that the conflict is getting closer. That military base is just about 60 kilometers from here. This is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and while the city hasn't been targeted yet, it is preparing just in case. There are about 200,000 refugees who are staying here in Lviv. Some don't want to leave the country, others don't know where to go. They're being housed wherever they can. Local families are putting them up. There are centres, but the mayor says it really is now putting a strain on the city, and it's asking the West for more help. Michael Voss, CGTN, Lviv.